Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now with the main headlines. Large numbers of Shia pilgrims continue their walk towards the holy city of Karbala to mark the mid-Sha'ban pilgrimage. Pakistanis still await new government 10 days after elections. UK government launches crackdown on mobile phones to improve school behaviour. And Grand Ayatollah Shirazi remarks on inheritance rulings on the wife. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. This is Yunus Dawood and you're watching Shia Waves live from London, only on Imam Hussein TV 3. Shia Waves correspondent in the holy city of Karbala reports that crowds of pilgrims, especially young people, are marching from the southern provinces towards the holy city of Karbala to participate in the mid-Sha'ban pilgrimage. The pilgrimage is extremely significant and is seen as a chance for the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam to renew their allegiance and loyalty to the Prophet and his pure family alayhim salam. The local government has launched security and health plans to provide the best services to the honourable pilgrims during the commemoration of this holy visit. Pakistan's three main political parties are still struggling to form a minority government after the recent general elections. The Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz PMLN has a higher chance of forming a new government with the support of newly elected lawmakers, but the new setup is still unclear. The coalition led by PMLN, Pakistan People's Party or the PPP, and regional parties has named ex-Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif as his candidate for Prime Minister with his disagreements about joining the cabinet. Meanwhile, Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) won the highest number of seats but couldn't form a coalition for a majority. The PTI backed down candidates aim to secure reserved seats in the national and provincial assemblies. The Department of Education in England has issued new guidelines to ban cell phone use in schools to reduce disruption and enhance behaviour in classrooms. According to UK's communications watchdog Ofcom, using cell phones in schools can lead to online bullying, distraction and classroom disruption, which in turn can lead to lost learning time. UNESCO has also supported the ban, citing data that links use of smartphones to reduce education performance and decline in well-being of children. Government data shows that around 29% of secondary school students reported unauthorised cell phone use in most or all lessons. Let us remind our respective viewers of today's headlines. Large numbers of Shia pilgrims continue their holy walk towards the holy city of Karbala to commemorate the mid-Sha'ban pilgrimage. Pakistan still awaits new government 10 days after elections. The UK government launches crackdown on mobile phones to improve school behaviour. Also tonight, second annual Quran exhibition opened at the University of Kufa. The daily scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Hussein Shirazi was held on Monday, the 8th of Sha'ban. In this meeting, the inheritance of the wife was discussed. Let's watch the statements of the Grand Ayatollah.
إذا صار شك في زيادة وعلى قيصة المخصص القدر المتيقن هو الذي خصص العموم. العمومات تقول ترث الزوجة مثل غير الزوجة من الورثة من كل شيء، فقد خصص بالأرض، أرض من الدار اللي كانوا يسكنوها أو البستان اللي كانوا يسكنون به. أما إذا تشتري أراضي وتدخر هالشي تخليه، لا، ترث من كل ذلك.
And now we'll continue with some shorter news. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development in the Holy City of Karbala confirmed that today that significant efforts are being made by the committee overseeing the Karbala Vision project of the Holy Arba'een to finalize the latest version of the project study. Hussein al-Adili, the public relations official of the foundation, told Shia Waves agency that the foundation is still holding its discussion sessions for the strategic project Holy Karbala Vision of 2030 to 2050 million pilgrim during Holy Arba'een pilgrimage. Regarding recent discussions, Al-Adil also said that the issue of accommodating visitors was discussed in case 50 million visitors enters the holy city of Karbala of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Discussions on numbers, alternative sites and ways for visitors to access them also. Despite the destructive Israeli war on the Gaza Strip is occupied Palestine, a school in the city of Rafah, located southwest of the enclave, celebrated a graduation of a group of female students who have memorized the entire Quran. Many reports state that this blessed ceremony affirms the Palestinians' commitment to the Book of Allah and the dissemination of the culture despite all the tragic circumstances surrounding them. It was mentioned that the ceremony was hosted by a school in Rafah, which has turned into a shelter for several displaced families due to the Israeli bombardment of Gaza. A specialized budget committee of the German parliament has approved allocating €3 million for the construction of a memorial dedicated to the Yazidi genocide in Germany. The parliament considers that the Yazidis who were subjected to a campaign of genocide in Iraq and Syria deserve a placement of remembrance. The project is expected to be included in the budget for 2024. Many Yazidi associations, houses and individuals in Germany have discussed how to implement the project, who will manage it. So far, no official agreement or work plan has been reached, along with other details related to the project. Philippines military forces engage in a gun battle with Dawla Islamiyya militants in the southern Landsco del Norte province, resulting in 6 soldiers and 2 rebels dead, with 4 soldiers wounded. The Dawla Islamiyya linked to the Islamic State group was targeted following a bombing in Marawi city that killed 4 people and wounded 50 separatist groups. The like Dawla Islamiyya continued to pose a challenge in the southern region of the Philippines, homeland of minority Muslims in the largely Catholic nation. Sudan, South Sudan and Chad are facing a severe hunger crisis due to conflict and displacement affecting at least 25 million people in the region. The World Food Programme is struggling to meet the needs of those affected, with an estimated 18 million people in Sudan experiencing food insecurity and malnutrition. The situation is particularly dire for children, with increasing rates of malnutrition in temporary transit camps. According to the World Food Programme, 4% of the children fleeing to South Sudan are malnutritioned when they arrive. The figure increases when the World Food Programme is facing a funding gap of nearly $300 million over the next months, making it increasingly difficult to provide necessary care. The second annual Quran exhibition was opened by the Quranic Scientific Institute affiliated to Al-Abbas Holy Shrine at the University of Kufa as part of the Quran project for Iraq University and Institute students for the academic year of 2023 to 2024. The exhibition, organized in collaboration with the Kufa University, will run for the period between the 18th to the 27th of February. Muhannad al-Mayali, the director of the institute, stated that this year's Quran exhibition includes various intellectual, developmental and Quran activities, as well as cultural competitions that enhance the knowledge of university students. He added that the exhibition also includes social and scientific platforms that provide religious and psychological consultations, answer to legal issues, correction of Quran recitation platforms for developing Quran projects, a read platform to encourage reading, screening of a cinematic film about the scientific miracles of the Quran. Al-Mayali further explained that the exhibition aims to promote Quran culture, create a scientific and entertaining cultural atmosphere within the Quran framework, strengthen university students and increase their knowledge. We have reached the end of today's Shia Waves show. Let's remind our dear viewers of today's headlines. Large numbers of Shia pilgrims continue their walk towards the holy city of Karbala to mark the mid-Sha'ban pilgrimage. Pakistanis still await new government 10 days after elections. UK government launches crackdown on mobile phones to improve school behaviour. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi remarks on inheritance rulings of the wife. And the second annual Quran exhibition opened at the University of Kufa. You can view the latest news on Shia Waves website, and you can send news of your city or country to be published on a news agency. Contact us on numbers at the bottom of your screen. Thank you for watching, and we pray to Allah the Almighty to hasten the appearance of the Mass of our time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.